ears and I go, do. She comes on, yeah, and I said, yes, it's the welfare department, yeah. And I said, yeah, this is Ronnie fucking Claxton. Been on welfare now for like 7 years. He said, that's right, my old man left. And he ain't never came back. And I said, well, you have 6 kids. And she said, right. And I said, what do you think you're going to do? Stay on fucking welfare the rest of your life? We feed these little fucking monkeys for 6 more years? Who is this? I said, it's fucking Jesse James. What the fuck's the difference who it is? I said, what are you going to do? Stay on welfare? I mean, we got to keep paying you? Can't you get a job? I said, get a job driving a fucking cab or driving a fucking train or something. Get a fucking job, asshole. And I hung up. And then when I was in City Hall, ANAC numbers. I had ANAC like 45,000 freaking numbers in City Hall. And I'm punching them and they could, you know, you go on, they tell you, it's like 8, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 9. And I go on this one, all I did was plug into every tip and ring in City Hall. And I go on this one and there's a person on there, black girl, and she goes, hey, and the guy's talking to her. So I cut in right in between them. And he goes, yes, I'm going to get your file ready. I want to see what's going on. And she goes, yeah, okay, that's all right. And then she coughed. And I said, that's a hell of a cough you got. And she said, yeah, I went to the doctor and he told me to stop smoking. And I said, yeah, that's a good idea. And she said, yeah, I'm trying, but I don't know what else to do. I said, you ever try shoving your head up your ass? And she said, what? And I just held there and I heard him say, yeah, I'm back. And I pulled off. And another one of my favorites, I tell Winky, I was on Walnut Street in Philly, and every time you go to a terminal, I go to like 15 terminals a day. And you go to one side of the ground and you touch ring, ring, ring until you find dial tone. You go on, you're going to test the pair and all. I went on this one pair, I had ring. But the thing is, when you go on ground and you touch, it goes, you get a little ground hum. So I popped it right off and went back on. I got it on monitor, and I heard the kid say, I can get you anything you want. You want smoke, cocaine, this, that. I can get you anything you want. And the kid says, well, I don't know. What's it going to cost me? And he goes, depends what you're looking for. You want a half a gram? You want a pound? And I listened long enough, and I clicked on talk, and I said, all right. Don't every fucking one of you move. This is the FBI, the building's surrounded. I said, don't even fucking think about leaving. You'll get your fucking head blown off. You're both arrested. I said, I'll be in the building in 2 minutes, and I got CIA all around the place. And I snapped off and pulled off. But that was all I did. I told Wink, if I'd have went out on Walnut Street, there was a kid running. You know, I don't know what happened. They probably killed each other. You know? Yeah. Wink was rolling.
What the fuck was that all about?
Yeah, like, Jesus Christ, the CIA's in here.
I'm very relaxed.
All right, there we go.
I'm glad to be alive.
You set it down like that.
And to be somewhere where you're, like you know where you are.
It was 1978. It was around October of 78. We were installing the Franklin Institute phone system. I used to pick up a little boogie. His name was Carl Timothy. I think he was from Jamaica, somewhere around there. I used to pull up, me and Merck, and I had the 66 Ford Galaxy, and he used to jump in. Well, this particular morning, Merck couldn't go to work because he was out drinking too much, probably shit-faced, and it was just me in the car. So all the people where I picked them up at were waiting at the bus to get the bus. So when I pulled up with the Ford, he just jumped off the, the street to try to get in. Well, he was trying to get in the front door, And I was telling him, get in the back, monk. And he kept trying the front door. I said, the back door, Timothy. So he basically had to get in, you know, into the back. And everybody was looking and laughing. He got in the back, and that's...
You a bigot, man.
Yeah, you're a bigot, man.
You didn't let him in the front.
I didn't let him in the front. He had to get in the back. I said, get in the back, Boogie.
Penny said, come on, we'll go up to Scranton Sears up there, a big store. So we go up and go in and walking through, and Penny's saying, here's a nice pair, Chuck. And he goes, I don't like that color. And then he found one, and he goes, these ain't bad. And he puts them down and folds them up. Here's a shirt, here's another shirt. So I walk down, looking around, and I see big man's, extra large and all that, triple X and all. I go over and start
Said they're like 52, 8
and I
feet.
find a fucking pair. They're real sharp color. They were 50-12. I fold them in half, real neat, and I come up and I said, hey Chuck,
Court Martial
here's a nice looking pair. I said, the color you like and all. And he goes, huh? Oh yeah, they are nice. I said, it's your size. Take a look. And he pulled them out and went like, cocksuckers dropped his foot. The waist was like that. He threw them at me. That was, Joey loved that one.
I know.
That was good.
Oh, shit.
He called me every mother you could think of. Son of a...
Did they find him not guilty, or?
Trying to figure out what he raised.
Here we are, the Pocono porn star.
On the back it says gay.
Go fuck himself.
And all of a sudden, we hear a shot. And it was real quiet here. Boom! Like that. We all jumped like, what? We run down and Frankie said, it was
a buck! Stepped out and then he jumped back in and all. I looked at Wink had that look like a Cheshire cat, full smoked
him
up.
and Frank had a little bolt together. They were back and forth, and then he just shot an ear of corn. John, you know, serious John, he was like, well,
that was the rabbit. It was a rabbit, right?
Nah,
That was a buck deer.
This is a buck deer. Well, it wasn't a buck. It was a pot buck.
It was an idea.
When you smoke too much pot, you think there's a buck.
Yeah, exactly. Might have been a jackalope, right? Well, rabbit would
It wasn't
answer.
cannabis, it was kind of buck.
Yeah.
I like when Dave. Remember when Dave shot the swing down here?
Oh, yeah.
Dad's place following a crow.
Third grade, what is she doing on a book?
Boom! Shot the fucking one side of the swing off.
Hey, Dave was a
I'm
sharp
thinking, yeah, you waited a little more, you'd have shot Sandy in the kitchen. That would have, shit, dude, don't get that on tape.
Didn't Dave, when Wim Wink walked back there, Dave
With
never
child?
had anything? Did he? Didn't he miss? He missed every shot.
Up at that place in Bradford, we were walking in, and Winky says, I'm going up in here, that's where the deer ran. I said, yeah, Wink, they're all laying there waiting for you. And he goes, okay. So me and Jimmy and John took off this way, and we hear boom, boom, boom. We all run like, what? Up in here, Wink's got deer now. And we run across the road, go up. Dave's standing there looking around. Like, I said, you get a shot? And he goes, he never got the gun to his shoulder. He was just standing there.
You leave the old man.
Yeah, Dave was no kind of a hunter, you know.
Not at all.
Believe the old man likes this shit.
Neither was
That's all he
Bean.
said.
The first time I hunted with Bean, and he had Chuck Taylor sneaks on, and a yellow
Yeah, reindeer.
He looked like he was going to school.
I remember shit other agendas.
Up Bradford.
Oh yeah.
First time I ever hunted.
John.
How about that all the game we got that weekend? Somebody had a picture of that. It was like 88 squirrels, rabbits, you know, everything. All kind of game.
They were telling me, oh, don't even think about shooting a grouse so fast, you won't even get your gun up. We walked about 100 yards into the woods. Boom! I got him! What did you get? They were worried about me because I never hunted. And I said, I don't know. It's dead though.
Was it grouse?
Boss comes over. Holy shit, he shot a grouse.
Nice.
First shot ever hunting anything.
Ford van up in Bradford County one time, and it was really nice inside, you know. Joey was young, he was like 16, 17, something like that. And